Hey, America. It's your boy here, Savage Jasper. It's been a while since I've been on here again. Actually, it's been like 2-3 weeks. But anyway, I got two different things that I want to say to everybody that's watching. Number one, I'm going to need for everybody to keep wearing a mask at all times, because the number on the coronavirus has gotten worse, has went back up. I mean, it was down, but now it went back up. And the reason why is because nobody has been wearing that mask as of late. Going in the stores, refusing to wear a mask. There's been fights that's been breaking out everywhere for not wearing a mask and stuff like that. So the main thing is, I want everybody to keep wearing a mask so that this virus will go down. The numbers will go down. Things will go back to normal. Everybody can go back to work. You know, I don't want everything to go back on lockdown like the library or the grocery store or even the malls. And number two, speaking of work, I only got 4 more days so I get to start my first job. But the main thing that I'm concerned about is the seizures. It happened last week, caught me completely off guard, and I don't even know what to do. I was feeling angry and emotional because of the fact that I thought it had went away for good. Like, it's been a whole year since I've had a seizure. Them damn seizures, they come and they go. Like, it happens every once in a while. Started when I was a kid. I started having them when I was 11 and a half, going on 12. I had to go get a checkout, get tested positive to make sure there was nothing physically wrong with me. But ever since then, it hasn't been happening. But just last week, all of a sudden, when I was riding my bike to meet my mother, then that's when it happened. And I'm just beating myself up about it, like, how am I supposed to stop or control the seizures? I mean, you cannot control the seizures, though, but how am I supposed to prevent it from happening so much? Like, what is the proper medicine or treatment for seizures? Like with asthma. Like, you can do something with asthma, use an inhaler to prevent asthma attack, but with a seizure attack, there's nothing you can really do about it. And that's the part that makes me so emotional, because what if I am somewhere riding my bike, or if I'm driving, all of a sudden my head goes to feeling numb, I had that seizure, then I mess around and have a car accident, a car crash, and then the next thing you know, I'm unconscious somewhere. And I sure as hell don't want that to happen. So yeah, I'm beating myself up about it. It makes me emotional. It tries not to show my emotions though, but in the inside, it really is emotional. For any kid, it don't have to necessarily be kids on the spectrum of autism. It could be with anybody that struggle with seizures, because mainly I don't want to have it during work. Like if I'm somewhere helping a customer carry the groceries to the car, or if I'm washing the windows or anything at work, I don't want to mess around and have no seizure in front of my bosses or anybody that I'm working with. I don't even know what is the proper treatment. I mean, I haven't had it since March, and now I hear this, it's finna be November, and it just happened last week. Caught me off guard. The good news is that now I'm finna start my job. I'm gonna continue to keep my job. Like, I'm gonna continue to be a happy man. I managed to vote for a second time. As you see the sticker on my shirt, I managed to vote. I'm a Democrat. I managed to vote with my mother. We are voting to have Donald Trump removed from being president. He's the reason why things have gotten so worse with police brutality against black people. Every black person is getting killed and harassed by the cops, such as George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and everyone else. Yep, It's true what they say, no justice, no peace. But I keep my distance. I don't even make eye contact with the cops. I just go the other way. Because if you don't respect no one, if you don't respect someone, you don't want to be bothered with that person. And to answer your question, I don't respect the cops. Like, if they cannot respect us, we shouldn't respect them. I mean, plain and simple.